I have no idea what it is about this series and Ironman and just completely to forget to film intros. So I got an idea. Let's do this. Let's roll last year's intro to episode just like this, minus one change. 2 weeks out. We're only 2 weeks out. By the time you see this, a week and a half. Roll the intro. It is absolutely a different type of episode. It's a travel episode, so that's normal. I'm sure I'm gonna run a little bit, so that's definitely normal. I'm off to the East Coast, shit. That's right, as you can see, we are headed back to Nashville for the C10 truck show. Inside of there, award-winning Blazer, my dad's favorite. We're just getting it across them. In fact, we have to make this such a quick turnaround because A, we have to get back and train, B, we have to get our bike back to the shop, C, we've got work to do, 4, we've got to go to a Padre game. We have so much to do. So this episode is not going to be about the whole trip, but there are some clips, including the thunderstorm, lightning storm, flash flood warning I went through last night. Yeah. So the last time I did this, I was asked a question of like, why don't you sightsee? Why don't you go do all these different things? Well, to be honest with you, these type of trips right here are kind of like a salad through your colon. We're just blowing right through. We have an entry and an exit point, and that's what we're shooting for. I've also driven this 40 route a bunch of times. I know it like the back of my hands. I know where to stop, what rest stops are good and clean, and then of course, what areas to avoid. Again, I enjoy Flying J truck stops. Everything works for me. I've got my little barcode, so it just works. But yeah, that's why I don't show a lot when I go through here. I'm actually at the Arkansas Welcome Center. It's beautiful if you're going 40 east and doing this. Recommend it. They have a library open of stuff here, and it's just nice and clean, and the trees around here are freaking awesome. And in California, we don't have much green unless we go to the mountains. Anyways, back on the road. We gotta go. One of the biggest and best things that you can do after a long truck day is definitely avoid running.
Did we just become best friends? Yep!
So that means our favorite tool, rolling. Yep. This is literally the smartest thing you can do after being stuck in an airplane or in a vehicle, train any sort for an exorbitant amount of time. Just kind of open those legs up. Definitely don't recommend running. It hurts like hell, but let's get to it. Finishing filling, we're gonna get inside and we're gonna talk about diet real quick. It's really important on road trips. We just gotta finish this part. Wow. As I've always said, when you're going through the truck lanes especially, use gloves. Told you we're talking diet. Let's get inside. Let me show you something very interesting. But advertising is king, i.e. big pizza sign. There's a reason for all this. As you can see, I went through the back door, kind of like Will Tennyson likes to eat his pizza. And you can see the way they lay these places out is extremely strategic. There are people who get paid a lot of money to design these places, like Flying J, loves truck stops, and pretty much any store you walk into, including Target, product placement is key. Truckers walk in, guess what? They have all the tools that they're gonna need. And if you walk over in from the regular car area, you'll notice Cinnabon is right up front. All the unhealthy crap you can imagine is in front of you. So my #1 rule of recommendation, if you want to avoid,
Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
Moon River. Whew. Thank you, Doc. You ever serve time?
Breathe easy.
Breathe easy. You using the whole fist, Doc?
is to pack your own stuff. Now, understanding 2 days is about that limit, maybe 3. I understand there are healthy options in there, or healthy options in there that you can do and you can find, but is that really going to hold you over? Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, that's your choice to make, but just wanted to show a little bit about the food at the truck stops. So unfortunately, there is not going to be any video of me at the event because, okay, I lied. I'll give us a few minutes of show time, but the show hasn't even started. It's definitely early. As you can see, these are all the inside vehicles. Hold on.
Lord have mercy.
All right, so that is about the most nerve-wracking thing I think I will do this whole trip. But now we take it inside. Let's go. Well, as you can see, I'm at the airport. I'm actually in the jetway, and time to go home. Fly home. Out of here. That's gonna end the video. You guys know what to do. If you've yet to hit the subscribe button, please do so. Leave a comment down below, push the like button, or if you don't like any of it, just glad you're watching the video. We'll see you guys, because guess what starts next week is race week.